Oh, my towel bag. Already starting off strong here. Ow. Ugh. That felt good. God, I felt good. All right, first cast with the crankbait. Let's fix that. Let's hope me hooking myself is not a sign for things to come. Get off. Get off. Mr. Gator's back on that spot again. Getting fishing in the backyard. Pond. Instead of taking the kayak out, decided to try my luck off the bank here in hopes to find something here. We're going to try the retention pond side first. See how the fish are getting down here. Whoa. RDR2, that's what's up. Hope you got something. I'm just not getting started, but I think not yesterday. Yesterday was a little too cold, but the day before I got skunked. But all the other days I was live streaming, I was able to put a fish in the kayak. Trying my luck to see if we can get a bass with this chartreuse crankbait here, or crappie for that matter. I've had some luck with that as well with this. Oh, there's a big carp right there. I've caught a carp with this too. That was a big carp. Good God, that was a big carp. So they're in here. I saw it with my own eyes because that's why I wear these electric sunglasses. Makes a big difference seeing what might be swimming under the water here. I'm gonna let that chill for a second. I mean, you might be right, but at the same time, I'm a creature of habit here. So I tend to. There's literally. This water's really murky. It's like somewhat brackish. How brackish I couldn't tell you, but just saw another carp swimming up here. I'll have to make my bread balls again. Little dough balls that I use to catch those bad boys. They actually work really well with catfish too. You can call a game about. I think after this week, we should have spring will be in full effect. But the past few days been super chilly. Bless it. Yeah, I'm trying my luck with some bass. That's what we have back here. There's bass, crappie, carp, bluegill. I'm trying my luck with a little retention side. And then I'll try my luck along the side here and see what happens. Last time I was bank fishing, I did get snagged and broke me off, and that was enough for me to stop fishing. Again, the cool thing is, like that's my crib right there, so it's like right behind the house. So it makes fishing a lot easier. I don't know if you can see it right now, but where I just cast at, there's like a little drainage right there. Like, here we go. He's back on the spot again. Usually I'll stand off that side fishing. I throw a trout trick Z-Man trout trick that I use. It's like a clear blue and red glitter. I don't know, something about it that fish loves. And I didn't say it, but I wear a neck mount, so the phone's right close to my face, so it's not that I'm ignoring it. It's just I got to take it off to see what anything's being said in the chat. So I'm also trying to fish here, so just don't think I'm ignoring. I'm just fishing. That's my primary focus here. Try to get a fish here before I have to shower and head out for a soccer game. That gator has not moved once. He's not interested. Yeah, I tend to travel. I don't even bring my tackle bag. I bring a little drawstring bag, some soft plastics, maybe 2 rods if I'm feeling froggish. And then that's it. I don't even bring hooks. I bring my pliers and scale just in case I need to measure something. If I feel like it's going to be a PB. That's the only time you see me with a bunch of gear back. Otherwise, I'm traveling pretty light. That's awesome, Bless. Yeah, fishing. I mean, who wouldn't love fishing? Come on now. This was my go-to for a while. Oh, we got another. I'll show you over here too. I'm gonna try to keep the camera steady as I zoom in. So there's one right across the way, another pond puppy there, off to the distance. That one's a little bit bigger than the other guy here. Give it like a month, that dude will be measured to be like a dinosaur. Oh my God, what is with this cast here? better. Trying to see if I can get lucky with this. If not, I'm going to switch to the bait caster. On that, I got a Texas rig. That's what I primarily throw. On that setup. I'm normally a spinning reel guy. Prefer the open face. Like I said, I'm over this. Plus, I've already hooked myself with a treble hook here, so I knew I wasn't gonna fish with it that long if I did that. Yeah, I appreciate y'all already starting off strong with the likes. We got games. So again, I'll show you what I'm throwing on this bad boy. 9 out of 10, I'll catch a fish on this. Why am I having my rod up so high? Oh, don't know how long that's gonna last. I was doing this yesterday or the other day, but this colorway is called Festivus. Something about it. The fish like it. So, as long as my reel allows me to reel, we should be good. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button and share the stream, share the channel, and make sure you subscribe as well. As the temperature starts climbing, the bite starts turning up back here. Plus, I also saltwater fish, so only reason why I'm not doing that right now is because my Carolina skiff is in the shop, but I hope to get that back here very, very soon. Then we can play in the salt water. But I'm thinking about taking the kayak out on the river tomorrow near Sharktooth Island, see if I can try my luck for some sheep's head or something. I don't know. Or reds somewhere. Get around some grass. It's not too far from where I live to launch there. Bump, bump, bump. All right, let's see if we can get a crappie with this or a bass, largemouth bass. I'm still on the hunt for the 10-pounder, the double digit. It hasn't happened yet. I'm halfway there, or almost halfway there. I got 4.5 pounds logged in January with one. Gotta watch out for them logs. See if anything's hanging around the bank here. It would have been okay to take the kayak out. It's not that windy, but the moment I drop it in the water, the wind picks up. Then I'm getting pushed around everywhere. So we bank fishing today. Brandon, I'm just using my iPhone 16 Pro to go live with, but most of the videos I film on YouTube, especially if I'm fishing, I use a GoPro Hero 5. It shoots 4K, and it hasn't let me down once. I mean, at some point I plan on upgrading, but for now, it does a great job. And depending on what I might be doing, I do have a Insta360, the X2, that also I film with sometimes. But primarily I use my phone. It's super easy. I always have it with me, so. I do everything on my phone. I edit my videos most of the time on my phone. I film. I go live on my phone. It's just super convenient, easy, and it produces great videos. There's really not a reason. It's just having the right mount, camera mount that you're using. Right now, again, I'm using like the newer, it's a neck mount that I can also connect my GoPro to, but it's you don't need something crazy if you're looking to get into filming content, especially for fishing. Olivia, I do. Nothing yet. Kendo was good. I do saltwater fish. In fact, I have my own charter business that I, take out of Carolina Beach because I'm in North Carolina. So you will. But a lot of times I just fish I fish for myself, or I fish with my buddy Abe. Again, I'll go live saltwater fishing. I'm only like 10 minutes from the beach. I keep my boat in the water. Right now I don't have it because getting it ready, but I have some motor issues that needs to be addressed before I can get it back, along with my trolling motor, getting the wiring redone so it doesn't freaking shut off when I'm using it. But I hope to be back in the game here in the next, within the next like week and a half. That's the hopes. They said it's going to take about a month because it's like a warranty claim that they have to do. But you'll catch me fishing out at the dock sometimes, at the marina. Again, Cape Fear River. Again, I'm 10 minutes from Carolina Beach, Curry Beach, Fort Fisher. You obviously got Riceville Beach, Topsail, Surfers Salt. I mean, again, not just naming the beaches here on the North Carolina coast. And then obviously you can head towards between here and Myrtle Beach. There's a number of beaches that you can go to and fish. So, no shortage. And that's just saltwater. That's not even counting. I can only imagine how many lakes and ponds and little hidden gems, freshwater wise. Like a snack. I'm in the backyard pond. This is where you normally find me. It's just easy to get out here. Again, my house is right there. That fence right there. So this is behind the crib. So you only imagine why anyone would fish. And we got bass back here, carp, bluegill, crappie. Again, there's a gigantic gator across from me on that bank there, and there's another one that was right over there sitting on top of the drain, little baby gator. But there's really no reason why I can't really be fishing every day, as long as the weather allows me to. I think it was Monday. I mean, even Monday I was fishing, but the rain came on pretty strong, and I had to cut it short. But you'll find me on the kayak. I also have this little thing called, I think it's a water beast, like a pedal boat, like a 2 tandem pedal boat. I had to take it out of it because kids were messing it up, and I got to replace some parts on it. But it works great. I put a fishing rod holder on it. It's comfortable. It's up high enough. It's a lot more stable, I feel, than the kayak. Oh, stop gnats. But right now I'm throwing the thing that's going to give me the best possibility to catch a fish, which is this the trout trick that I'm using, Z-Man. I swear by it. I was looking on Amazon earlier to see if I can buy a bunch more, since I have a bunch of credit. All right, farm, that's what's up, man. I've never been to Jekyll Island, but I've heard of it. I'm just throwing a Texas rig on a bait caster. This is a nitrous, Zipco nitrous bait caster. Nothing crazy. I picked it up from Dick's Sporting Goods years ago. It's already starting to like give out now. I've got my money's worth, I'll tell you that. And then this is a 13 fishing bait casting rod that's 7 feet 4 inches, and this was given to me, and it's worked well. No bass count, nothing yet. It's 0. I'm trying to change that here. It's been a lot of Again, what's crazy is if I upload a video of like showing footage of me fishing, me getting the fish on obviously above water on the kayak, but there's this underwater camera that I attached to my line, and the amount of fish that were striking the bait while I was retrieving, I was amazed by it. Because you would think, obviously people, you let your bait sit and, something might get on it. But the amount of fish that were hitting it and then like just swimming away because it, I don't know, I just given up, but another one come right behind it and be like, my turn. And every fish I caught was literally on the retrieve. Like it was like ambushing the bait. But it's been on the Z-Man, what I'm throwing here. I kind of want to go on the other side, but I didn't bring all my tackle with me, and if I throw, I'm going to get snagged, and then I'm done fishing. So, yeah. I'm about to pick some up. Like I said, I gotta beef up my gear here. So, any suggestions is welcome. I did get a wagon for my soccer gear because I coach, but I can use that wagon to carry my stuff around too, and wheel around. It'll make it easy to get a lot more stuff with me because I'm pretty lazy fisherman when it comes back here. Different I'm on the boat because obviously I got to bring all the stuff with me because I'm out for several hours, and you don't want to be caught lacking. That's happened plenty of times where I forget the bait net, then I gotta use my hat to catch bait out of the live well. Forget my net, having a net fall off the boat. So now you gotta flip your fish in. That's fun. So I tend to try to be as prepared as possible when I'm fishing on the Carolina skiff, but here I keep it pretty light, simple. This is kind of like my proving ground. I like to try something new and see what what works, build confidence with what I'm throwing. That's the thing with fishing. Like I'll tell you right now, I'm not a fan of chatterbait and jerk swim bait, just because again I don't use it enough. But people will tell me up and down, like in the comments, hey, throw this, throw that. But it's like, thing with bass fishing, I get is weird. It's maybe because I'm retrieving, I get a little bit more impatient. Whereas I'm saltwater fishing, especially if I'm like Carolina rig bottom fishing, or you have a live bait on, you just wait till your pole tip bends and you got a fish on it. It's like in the meantime, you're just chilling, having a cold one, relaxing, conversating. But just trying to. I know at one point, I don't know what it was, but it was over the summer. I think I went live for like well over 30 days in a row, back to back, and sometimes like if not once, twice a day. It was a pretty impressive streak, I have to say, considering I do other things. Cassius, what's up, dog? Fred Chambers, I've been all right. It's starting to get warmer here, so I'm showing up a little bit more now. Yesterday was an off day. Like I said, it was a little chillier than I didn't want to be outside for that, so I decided to give myself the day off and not do any type of fishing. But today's a little bit warmer. It's nicer. Not as windy. And so we fish. And I've been hearing sheep's head's about to start. It's about the time when sheep's head's going to start showing up. So I'm definitely have to, again, next Monday will make 3 weeks my boat has been in the shop. And the only reason why, again, it's taking longer is because it's a serious repair for my motor that has to be, a warranty work done. So, again, hopefully everything's going to come through. I'm not going to get some ridiculous bill. And my boat's going to run even better because it's going to be practically new. But I gotta wait it out. But better now than later, because my warranty runs out in April. So it needed to, if it was gonna fail me now, I'd rather do it before the season got busy. I make it really hard to take people out on a charter with no boat. And it really wasn't a question not having a boat, it's just how much it's gonna cost me to fix the boat. That's the biggest thing. So yeah, this weather, man, it's killing me. It needs to sort itself out. So and hopefully after this week, I think we have spring is tomorrow. Things should be trending upward, and hopefully the water temperature is going to start climbing back up too. And I'm not seeing any other fish swimming around the bank or just off over there. I saw a bunch of carp just chilling, but I got to be careful where I throw at, because again, I know there's some tree limbs, some big limbs in the water that I've been snagged on, and I know what I was gonna do before I started fishing. I was gonna go magnet fishing. That's what I was gonna do. I don't know what, but then I decided to fish, so called an audible. Oh, hell no, I don't want to do that. There's something right over there that I know I'll get stuck on. I need a Home Depot or Lowe's to get these little yard flags that you can mark, because I'm pretty sure there's just some places just a no-go, don't cast there, because I'm gonna get snagged on something. The grass is starting to come up, so yeah. Definitely not that much, right? We're talking about maybe like, oh, I gotta get gas today, and I got a Tundra V8. I think we're like at 360. On the water, I know it's like pushing $6. That's gonna make things fun and exciting. Cannonball. Let's see if a bass hanging out underneath this grass here. If I can cast it correctly, I can live with that. I can live with that. That's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. That made me cool. Come on, get off. Yeah. Again, we had on crazy weather. Kids were out of school on Monday. But, and then out of school tomorrow. So again, as long as it's nice, I gotta check the wind. I'm gonna try my luck out on the Cape Fear River and see what happens. I can... That was terrible cast. Now I'm snagged on something. But there's no bait, so I'm gonna have to probably like try my luck with artificial, which is not a bad thing. I think I need to get better with saltwater fish and artificials. What is that in the water? Might be a turtle. Stay. Let's see what happens here. Let's see something pop up. Greg, what's good, dog? Yeah. It's coming back to me. That makes sense. Cali's never been cheap about gas. The few times I had to be out there. I just need a fish come along and just remind me why I do this. Again, I see these there again. The carps are mobile. I see them out in the middle of the pond, unless it's a bass, but it's a big fish nevertheless. Those are fun. I had one break off my line and had a bobber on it, and all you can see is bobber just swimming around like Jaws, and then going under, coming back up. Eventually it popped off and I got the bobber and everything back, the hook, but for a while it was fun just watching this thing just swim all around. Reminding me of my failure. The wind comes on, I can't see. While the water catches my eye, I can see. All right, dog, take it easy. Appreciate you popping through. Get some fishing in yourself. I'm gonna hit this alligator by accident. Watch. All I want to do is cast it in front of that drainage hole because I'm pretty sure there's fish hanging. That's where I've caught my biggest fish. They just like to hang out there. Every cast gets me closer to the fish that I want to catch, the big one. But this gator is unfazed by things plopping right next to it, though. But if you hear you hanging out, just make sure you hit the like button. And make sure you give your boy a follow. He definitely jumped that time. Or she. Now he's looking right at me. He's like, what? Disturbing my sunbathing. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. I just terrible at casting. It's not intentional. All right, last try. He's minding his business, though. That's okay. Again, I appreciate y'all liking. Thank you. We're at 20 likes, which I think is pretty damn solid for a Thursday afternoon for a guy that's just fishing in his backyard. Fish on. Fish freaking off. Fish freaking off. Damn it. Do better, Tim. I don't like saying those two words unless it's true. It felt good. I got really yeet that, I guess. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. $3.10. All right. Gotta get a time check here. Get off. Come on. Fish. This is where I wish I had the camera on. Now I can see how big these carps are swimming around in here. It's not that deep back on this side. Maybe towards the middle, maybe 5 feet. That's me getting snagged on something there. That was right in front of the drainage. Literally in the hole. We're gonna let it hang out there for a second, see what happens. All right. 40 minutes, still no fish, no bite with the trout trick. A little disappointed, but you know, that's fishing for you. You gotta just take it in strides. Come on. I lied, I did have a bite. At least one. Being too harsh on myself. I had at least one. It's really, these alligators are so territorial. Like, they really don't move off the spot. And again, if I go over there, if I get not even that close to it, it will get in the water before like going under if it feels like, for whatever reason. Ooh, that was like almost right at the snout. Just like that big one always hangs out over there. Like it doesn't. You might see it swimming in the water, but it's always on the. I'm assuming it's because again the sun is at its highest point there, so it's just sunbathing there. I'm no alligator expert. It's just something I observe. Come on. I'm gonna try the only other spot I know where I might have luck getting a fish out on the big pond side. Yeah. Now there was this one time I was fishing over here, caught a bluegill, threw it on the middle of the pond, and I think that probably would have been the biggest bass ever had it not jump out of the water and spit the bluegill out of his mouth. Because again, I have it, the big bluegill's live swimming around, and I think I was using a Carolina rig. I'm definitely gonna try that again and see if I can get lucky. I also saw this video where this guy has like these setup where it's like PVC pipe weighted, and it has some kind of weight in a PVC pipe with a cap and a seal, but you have a pool noodle on it, and they tie like a line on like an eyelid or eyelid screw or something where you tie your line to. But basically you have a number of lines out, and man, fish just jump it will flip over once the fish is on. I gotta see if I can find the video. I'm pretty sure I saved it somewhere, but I want to try that just to see how many fish I can actually catch with a setup like that. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're at 24 likes. I gotta get off here soon. I gotta shower, get ready. Like I said, my kids got a big soccer game this evening. I gotta go check out. But before y'all check out, make sure y'all hit the like button. Please share. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you just like fishing, like boating, freshwater, saltwater, kind of do a little bit of it all. And if you're down to hang out, I'll take you along for the ride. Also, make sure y'all check out some of the links in my video description. And come on now. Sometimes the fish are just not hungry what you're giving them. And that's okay. The amount of fishing that will be had back here. When it's chilly, Willie. That's a rock or a log there. I don't want that. Let's get off that. this is my call last cast. Gotta call last cast. Just can't abandon it. And I appreciate y'all supporting the channel, rocking with your boy. Makes it, makes the fishing a lot more enjoyable, especially when you're fishing by yourself, when you can chat it up. Last cast here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that last cast magic here. Every so often it happens, just like first cast magic happens. If not today, there's always tomorrow. And I always say each cast gets me closer to my next big catch. But wherever you might be at, I truly hope you're able to get some fishing in yourself. Have a little better luck than what I have had today. And just enjoy the moment. And sometimes it's not about catching fish. It's just about the peace, the calm, the relaxation that comes with being outdoors. The catching fish just happens to be a byproduct of that. So the moment you stop, you don't take it so serious, it becomes a lot more fun and relaxing to do. Oh, I thought I was a goner, but I got it back. That's what happens. I'm one cast extra in that I was not supposed to do. That's God's way of telling me, quit while you're ahead, boy. All right, y'all. It's been real. One bite, no fish, and that's okay. We'll try again tomorrow. If I'm feeling froggish, I might just take you guys along for kayaking on the river, fish around Sharktooth Island, try my luck. But in the meantime, please like and share, and I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel, and or if anything, check out some of my other videos I got, and drop a comment. But again, you'll catch me out here and eventually back on the salt water at some point. But do some fishing on this Thursday, and I'll catch you guys next time I'm on here. Take it easy, everybody.